You were able to give some really extended and valuable minutes to some of the younger guys. I mean, Max with his first start, Derek. I mean, what did you see from Max and Derek and some of those guys that, maybe have been in and out of the rotation, but were actually able to get a little more extended play?
Yeah, I think their intentions were very good. They tried to do the right things, and they did it really hard. And that's why we kept competing, and we were in the game for the most part. So proud of the guys. Those two guys did a great job, but not those two. Is everybody that played against a very good team, very good defensive team. You see the free throw disparity, 21-4. We took 30 rim attempts and 49 paint shots. So if you do your math, that doesn't seem right. So those are the things we cannot control. Um, but our guys tried really hard, created 18 turnovers for 20 points. That's really good. That means that we were active, that we were fighting, we were scrambling, and that's why you give yourself a chance. So proud of the guys, and now we have a couple of days to get good rest and get a good practice and be ready to play on Sunday.
And D'Lo had been on the injury report, obviously was cleared and played. Did anything flare up again, or was there some other reason that he didn't play?
Number one is to give a look at these younger guys during like an important part of the game where you can see how they handle it. But yeah, he's been dealing with the ankle and just trying to be smart with that too. He's been pretty sore, and I just don't want to run it through the ground.
Obviously, Anthony Edwards got hurt in the second quarter, just kind of like an unfortunate situation, but was able to return. I guess what kind of happened on that play, it looked like you might have landed on your foot or something like that.
I was out of bounds, trying to move out of the way. Definitely, I got to be faster than that because, this place health is the most important thing in the game. So next time, I just got to move faster. And like you said, I feel like, I got kicked and then he sprained his ankle. I couldn't see it, so I don't know. And I don't have social media, so you got to tell me.
And then just also I wanted to ask about, you kind of touched on it, but, the free throw disparity, 21-4, and you kind of mentioned it, but did you feel like the team, kept kind of trying to get to the basket and create pressure downhill despite, not being able to get to the line?
Yeah, I think I give you the numbers. There's 30 rim attempts and 49 paint shots. They had 29 paint shots, and they got to the free throw line 21, so they had 21 free throws. So if you do your math, right, that doesn't, it is what it is. I mean, the reality is I cannot control that. I can fight for my guys. I kept talking to the officials and being, obviously respectful, and my guys need to see that I fight for them. And then from there, we just got to keep playing our game.
It seems like to end the season, Nick has picked up his activity. What do you make of his performance tonight, especially going against Rudy Gobert?
All right, 9 for 10 from the field. Sounds like a very good performance with 6 assists and 5 assists and 6 rebounds in 24 minutes. I think Nick was excellent, and that's the type of Nick we need, whether he plays 24, 30, or 35. And, right now we haven't played like this, like he's been doing consistently now. We're going to be very good.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Just for you, Derek, what's been your, I guess, mindset when you either know or you are expecting to get minutes, in a game like this, and maybe the last couple of games, it's probably been clear that you were going to play, get some burn going into the game. So when you know that's the case, what are you thinking? What are you trying to accomplish when you get out there?
Just do the right things. I'm sure me as well as the coaching staff know by now how, talented I am offensively. We're going to make shots. For me, it's just doing the right thing, earning coach's trust, being in the right spots on defense, doing the right things, like I said. And from there, I know everything else is going to take care of itself. So for me, like I said, just making sure I'm doing the right things, knowing all the principles and everything for.
Derek, you guys had moments where you guys would go on a run. Just what was the biggest factor that kind of made it hard to slow down this Timberwolves group?
The size. They were very big. Let me see. if I'm not mistaken. Rebounds. Well, yeah, they beat us by 11. But like I said, we went out there, we fought hard. We made a couple runs. They made a couple runs. But the ultimate factor, like I said, that's a big team as far as we know. So, like I said, we play them again next week. Just got to come out and, do all the right things and do better.
For you, the 5 threes, we know you can shoot, but specifically tonight, just what opened up? What did you read from the defense that allowed you to find that type of rhythm?
Just being confident. You hear your teammates and you hear coaches say, go out there and, shoot 10 threes. And, for me, it's not just shooting 2 threes. I want to go out there and take the shots that I know I can make. So it's just, going out there, being confident, knowing that your coaches and teammates are confident in you to take those shots. So eventually, like I said, it's going to go in. You're just confident with it.
Tariq, a minute ago, you mentioned earning coach's trust. Do you feel like you've earned coach's trust at this point in the season? Is that something that's only reflected in minutes played?
Not really. I mean, like I said, I've been out 2 years. At this point, it's a reality check with myself. I know I'm not going to come back in however many months it's been, 4 or 5 months, and just gain coach's trust. I got to continue to show him that I'm working on my body, taking care of my body, doing the right things outside of basketball so that, like I said, he's comfortable with putting me in there and knowing that, like I said, I'm not having any setbacks or anything. But like I said, I feel like each game, each step, I have been taking steps at that, but it's still some things, like I said, just being in low man early, not being late, simple things like that, like I said, I feel like I need to keep, just working on. But like I said, from when I first started to now, huge progress.